Yeah, I think we're really excited about season. 2025 seems like a promising year for us. I think we have some really great leadership on and off the field, so we're really excited to just get started in a couple of short weeks. So,
what are the goals or expectations that you guys have for this season?
I think to win. We want to win every day, so whether that's a practice or a game, coming in and setting those expectations for our players to execute and do their job.
How do you feel like, the fall off season and this preseason is kind of going for you, and how excited are you to kind of get rolling in a couple weeks now?
Micah?
Let's see. I mean, I think we did a lot of really great stuff in the fall. Like, I think we set a really good foundation coming in to the spring, and I just feel like we picked up at a really good spot. I think obviously there's always room for improvement and room to grow, and we've got a lot of time to do that. So I think we're excited about where our team's at right now, but the places that we can get to over the next couple weeks.
How is the approach to this season different from last year with one season under your belt?
I think we've really focused on chemistry on and off the field this past fall, and I think that's really improved communication on and off the field for our team, and it's just really great to see them gelling really well at this early of a time in our preseason. I don't necessarily think we were there last season, so it's really great to see, and I think that's a testament to, again, the leadership and our captains for putting a lot of hard work in the off season to make that happen.
You mentioned leadership. Can you kind of talk about some of the leaders on the team and how they've kind of stepped into those leadership roles and how they're embodying really being leaders of the team?
Yeah. I think our captains, again, I'm going to talk about our captains. I think they're really great leaders. I think they emulate everything that we want, and they've taught our first years and our transfers who have come in. They've taught them what the expectations are and how to be a Hornet, which has made the coaching staff's lives a little easier because we get to go out and have fun every day and teach lacrosse. So, yeah.
How would you describe the culture of this program off the field and the identity of the team on the field?
Well, that's a good one. I would say the identity. I think they're a very passionate group. They're very gritty, and they play with a lot of intensity, and that's something that I think is very special. Off the field, I mean, again, I think we're really focused on that chemistry and gelling. Spending time with one another off the field has been immense to seeing the success on the field. So,
obviously, with this being your second year as the head coach, and we're talking about culture with the team, with this being your second year, is it different having a culture that you have to kind of implement yourself, or have you been keeping to the Lynchburg way?
I think it's a balance. Like I think we've done a good job of trying to keep and hold some of the traditions of this program, while also implementing new expectations and new routines for the players. But I think they've done a really great job stepping up and doing their jobs day in and day out.
Kind of a question for both of you. What makes Lynchburg such a special place to be at, and why do you enjoy, being a part of this women's lacrosse program?
Yeah. Micah, you can go
first.
first.
Okay. I mean, obviously, as an alumni, I have been through basically every stage, obviously, other than head coach. But, I mean, I've been through every stage of this process to get to this point. So, I mean, I can't imagine myself being anywhere else. I mean, I knew from the moment that I stepped on campus that this place was special. And now that I get to share, that passion for the team and this program and this just in community in general, it's really special. And I feel like I have a really unique opportunity that most people don't have. And so that's just been a huge blessing for me, and getting to work with all these girls. And I mean, the seniors this year are the last class that I got to play with. So, I mean, watching them come into their own and be the individual people that they are, but also bring so much intensity to this program has been awesome. So.
Last season, can either of you pinpoint a moment that was either an aha moment where things started to click, or a learning experience that you've really focused on and honed in for this season?
I don't know if there's a specific point. I can't pinpoint something necessarily specific.
I think it's just kind of been building
Yeah.
Like, I think we knew that there were areas that we kind of needed to really hone in on a little bit more than others, and I think we kind of have capitalized on that over the last season or two, and I just feel like we're just continuing to build on those things and kind of picking on the little things as we go, but for the most part, I think it was kind of just overall, we knew that there were things that we needed to work from the ground up and things that we just kind of needed to tweak from there, so.
Yeah, just improving in really all facets, I think. So.
And when you talk about building this year, we obviously bring in a handful of new faces as well. What can you tell us about the new players on this year's roster?
Well, we have a goalie, which we're really excited about. But I think, we have a lot of first-year athletes on our team this year who I think can make an impact. We're really excited about just introducing new systems to them and getting them used to playing with our returners. I think, obviously we have high expectations for them to go out and when their number is called, do their job and execute well, and it's on us to make sure that they're prepared to do so.
Yeah, and I think they have a hunger for wanting to learn and wanting to grow, and they have a lot of good people to kind of look up to be able to do that. So I think they're excited. We're excited for them. So yeah.
Kind of switching aspects to the schedule. What was kind of your thought process when formulating, your non-conference schedule, and how excited are you kind of to get that rolling?
Yeah, we're really excited to play. We haven't played since October, so we just want to get out there. But I think for us, putting together the schedule, we want to build confidence, and we also want to challenge ourselves. At the same time, we know that the ODAC is strong, and we want to compete at the top level. So for us, it's really important that we build confidence and are able to, work out the kinks a little bit, but also, be challenged in a way that's going to prepare us for ODAC play and playoffs. So.
You talked about how strong the ODAC is, and it's typically strong in every sport, but how has it been adapting to that as a new head coach in this conference?
Yeah, I think just understanding, as last year competing with all of the ODAC teams, I think just having an understanding of what that looks like and being prepared to put our team in the best position possible to win.